All right, wanted to get a quick live stream in right quick about this NBA games, the NBA games that happened, you know, last night because it's now after midnight. Actually, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, so you know. But yeah, man, yeah, I got a chance to see, the edited version of those games where they cut it down for, if you needed to do some rapid fire viewing, if you're a blogger and you wanted to see what happened in the game. So I got to see it. I haven't had a chance to look at the Milwaukee Bucks game, but from what I heard that Giannis was terrible from the free throw line. Out of 12 attempts, he made four, and that is Giannis' kryptonite, the free throw line. And if that's Miami's plan to double team Giannis and try to get him to the foul line during the stretch of a game, basically the new age hack a Shaq, then yeah, then the Bucks could be in trouble because Giannis is a liability at the free throw line. And this is where, like I said, Chris Middleton got to come up big. But Chris Middleton had a solid game. Giannis just didn't play well last night. But, there's plenty of basketball to be played. Now, if they lose game 2, then now we got a problem. Okay? Now, if Giannis recovers and plays his ass off for game 2, 3, until ever this series is over with, then no harm, no foul. But if Giannis plays his ass off and he can't get any support from Middleton, Lopez, Hill, some of the other people on the team, then Giannis leaving is more than likely. And that's just fact. Now, let me get to the damn Houston Rockets. I've been saying this about Russell Westbrook for years. Russell Westbrook, you cannot trust that man in the playoffs. That air ball sums it up about Russell Westbrook. Then James Harden, the so-called best offensive player ever, according to, I think, Kendrick Perkins. Well, he didn't come up big when it was time to come up big, and that's been James Harden's MO. Don't show up when he's needed to show up. And like I said before, man, Kevin Durant is justified. Kevin Durant is justified for leaving OKC because, like I said, had he stayed there and had to play with Russell Westbrook and James Harden, he would beat Charles Barkley. So kudos to Kevin Durant controlling his own destiny, wanting to win chips, and shaking the spot. He is justified. He is, for real, he's justified. It's validated. I'm validating him. And like I said before, I've been saying this about Russell Westbrook. The man he ain't no damn point guard. Why is it so hard for people to accept the fact that Russell Westbrook ain't no damn point guard? He's not a damn point guard. He's never been no point guard. He got drafted and they made him play point guard. And, well, how's that fair for him? Okay, he got a league MVP. He scored over 20,000 points. But do he got a ring? No. As well as he got, hundreds of highlight reels with him doing spectacular dunks and everything. Well, there's lots of footage of him, choking in big moments, choking in the playoffs, making bad decisions. So that's the flip side of when you have Russell Westbrook as your point guard. He don't make good decisions. He don't have that court vision. For real. And I do think they're going to blow up. I think they're going to blow up that team And I think D'Antoni will be fired, and I think that they're going to eventually blow up that team. I think they can do it depending on how far they get in the playoffs. Because, like I said before, you're paying James Harden $200 million, you're paying Russell Westbrook $200 million, and I think Russell Westbrook, I think he could be moved. I think he could be moved again because he got that contract a while ago. But the question is, do anybody want Russell Westbrook? I mean, do you want Russell Westbrook if you a title contender? Probably not. Now, if you somebody that have I'll put it to you this way. Let's just say he got traded for Lonzo Ball to, the Pelicans. For the time being, he would be okay to play with Zion. Because Zion right now isn't expected to compete for some chips. At least not for the time being. But if you wanted to send Russell Westbrook there to play with Zion to help sell tickets and, you know what I'm saying, and at least provide excitement for the fans, then yeah, you would make a move like that. But at the end of the day, you still would eventually have to start to build a team around Zion. And the thing is, with Zion, you question his legs and everything. You just wonder how long Zion is gonna be in the NBA. Just keeping it lit, just keeping it 100. I'm just telling the truth. But that's it. That's who you would move Russell Westbrook to. If you just decide, hey, we just gonna blow up this team. And I think that that's a distinct possibility. I do think Russell Westbrook will be traded again, probably, if not this season, depending on what happens next season. He'll definitely be traded again. We all know Houston is Russell Westbrook's final destination, his final stop. I'm just keeping it 100. And then James Harden, getting to him. James Harden, same thing with James Harden. James Harden always comes up shorter than a midget on his knees, when it comes to big moments. When it's time for James Harden to become a superstar, to prove he's an elite player, he has these type of moments. And then when it's over with, he had this stupid look. He go to the press conference, talk about, I just want to win. I just want to win. No, you don't. You want to pad your stats. You want to pad your stats. And then be talking about how great you were as a player. Yeah, he just want to pad his stats. He is stat pad. He's not about winning. It's about Russell Westbrook's numbers, and he's proved that time and time again. So I'm just keeping it 100, man. He a front runner. He been a front runner. He always had that stupid look on his face, like he can't believe this happened to him. Well, you should believe it because you the reason why it happened to you. Because you don't show up when it's time to play. That's just real talk. That's real talk, man. And it don't even matter, even if they put it together and get past OKC, they going home versus the Lakers. I'm not going to talk any conspiracy talk. I'm not going to say the league want the Lakers to win, but the Lakers are definitely going to beat Houston. I say this series goes maybe 6 games. But Houston ain't winning versus the Lakers. That's just real talk. But anyway, let me get up out of here. Thanks for listening. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.